I just feel so proud of myself every time I get that right. All right, how's it going, everybody? Do I have mic on? I know I think I do, but I always think I do. The last couple of times it feels like I haven't. Okay, it seems to be working. Great. How's everybody doing? Robert's first. Good job, David. Leafs fan. So, how's you're finally done with your grand tour of your RV? Is that right? You've been driving around forever in the RV. Is that right? That's you, right? Nigel, how's it going? Greg's here. How's it going? All right. Woo. How's it going, everybody? Long time no see. Thanks for being here, Jose. Okay, sweet. Oh, Mike, how's it going? William Cole Martin, what is up? Being Henderson with family for Christmas. A Christmas light show. Will I have a Christmas light show? I won't probably have a real light show. I'm getting closer. It's been constantly nagging at me, but I gotta tell you, look at that back there. See that? That right there? That is a whole bunch of Dig Unos and quads and everything else that has been going. So I've spent a little bit of time on my own lights, but the time I've spent has been on the castle in the backyard. My focus right now is on that. So that's what I've been working on. But the next thing I need to do is I'm debating whether I want to redo my own house or not. Because now we got Permatrack, and I like Permatrack and it's awesome. And I think what might be a good example or a good way to show it off if I put it on my own house. But, I already got my lights up there and they work. And so I don't know if I want to switch it. All right. Oh, UK Heli Pilot, how's it going? We can do this for you. Whee! Oh, happy Sunday, everybody. Thanks for being here. Charlie, how's it going? Okay. Well, haven't seen a live stream for a long time, Peter. Well, we're glad you're here, my friend. We're glad you're here. So, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I know, huh? That's one of my key rules, Keith. You are so right about that. Okay. Well, anyways, we'll see. It is to be determined. But for everybody, if you hadn't heard yet, this coming Tuesday, so a couple days from now, October 5th, 9 o'clock Eastern time on the DIY network is our Hobbit House reveal. Our TV show will finally be out this coming Tuesday at 9 o'clock Eastern time, 7 o'clock Mountain time for us on the DIY network. If you don't have DIY network, you might be able to get it through Hulu. You might be able to get it through YouTube TV. You might be able to get it through Discovery Plus. So lots of options there, and it's not the only time it'll be available. So if you don't get to watch it when it first premieres, we'll make sure that there's lots and lots of ways to go. It's just one episode, Jed. Just one episode. How's it going, by the way? It's just one episode. I kept trying to get them to do a 2-hour season finale special with us because I think we have the best house of the season and certainly had enough material to last for a 2-hour episode, but they just kept sticking with their 1 hour thing. So it's probably only about, without commercials, it's probably 46 minutes long, maybe. Scott, you added WLED support to X-Lights just for me. Okay, then now I have to do it. Right? Now I gotta. So what I need to do then is just set it up so that I can put a wire out there. I need to get an Ethernet wire out there, and I knew that. So the Hobbit House is like Airbnb or just personal vacation home? Both, Matt, both. So it will be personal vacation home, and when we're not using it, Airbnb. And as much as, we were up there every single weekend, all the way from March through August. And, but now September, we haven't been as much. And I want to be there, but I just can't go every single weekend. So there will be plenty of weekends available for people if they want to go up there and stay. And it should be pretty fun. It should be a pretty cool place. So. But we haven't set up any of that Airbnb stuff yet. I still have to go up there and finish some things up. In fact, I'm going to hopefully go up there today. It'll just kind of depend on whether or not I get tomorrow off work. And I don't know yet if I have tomorrow off work. It's the life of a rock star, I suppose. So, what have you guys been up to? It's definitely light season. I know we joke around about it always being pixel season, but it's definitely pixel season now. Weekends only? No, weekdays too, Robert. Yeah, definitely weekdays too. because we won't be able to use it too often during the week. So weekdays too, absolutely. Absolutely. What are you guys up to? I can tell you what I'm working on, what I've been thinking about. Oh, you know what? We got to do our Banggood Goodies, don't we? We got to do Banggood Goodies. Hold on. I lost them. Seriously, where did my Banggood Goodies go? Oh. Okay, Banggood Goodies time here. In the description, you will see some links to the Banggood Goodies of the day, and the links for the ones from last week too. So these were the ones from last week. These are the two from this week. We got this tiny little. These are little 4-volt screwdriver things. So just another handy little electric screwdrivers. They actually sound pretty good. I don't know how powerful they are. They actually charge with a micro USB to the little battery that's inside there. And they came with a set of bits, all kinds of bits, including these, which are sometimes hard to find. So it came with a whole bunch of bits, and then this guy. This actually, to me, is pretty dang useful. So you hook this guy up here, and then you can put it at kind of whatever angle, right? So there's this one, and then there's the other one that's a little bit bigger. It just adjusts. So it's got a little light on it. Again, USB charge. This one's got a flashlight on the other end too. So a couple of handy things to have available. I'm going to use these up at the Whobbit house. I'll probably put one of them up at the Whobbit house. I'll probably put this one at the Whobbit house. I'll probably put this one in the basement downstairs, because I end up got to have something like this everywhere you go, right? Everywhere you work around the house, you need an extra one of these, because otherwise you're going to end up going up and down the stairs, up and down the stairs, up and down the stairs. So those are those. Thank you, Banggood, for being so good to me and always getting me cool stuff. And I love that they have a light on them. Like, you know, that really is helpful. Surprising that not every cordless tool has a light on it. Maybe they all do now, but some of the ones I don't have. Tony's here, late to the stream. How's it going? Busy flashing some Sonoffs. Oh, all right. So so we're going to talk a little bit about flashing today with Tasmota. See, I want to use a Sonoff with Tasmota to do my garage door, but I also want to turn power on to the actual door opener. Then a pause, then trigger the open and close and power off again. Is that viable? Oh boy. Man, Biggles, anything is viable, brother. Anything. So, Mark Sutton, was your birthday yesterday? Happy birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. So let's jump right in. Happy birthday, Mark. Thanks for all you do, brother. Robert's at the love stream. This is the love stream. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being back, Robert. Okay, now let's go ahead. It's funny, Biggles is here. I didn't plant him here, honestly. I didn't. And I know that Webch, which is you. Where are you? I know your name. Greg Wrench. Is that right, Greg? Is that you? Maybe not. I can't remember. Anyways, I talk to a few people all the time. Anyways, somebody else in Discord, old friend that's been working on these things for a long time, that's type real good, is also working on the same thing. So here's the background. Okay. If you've been watching my stuff for a long time, you may recall, like, Christmas of 17, maybe 18. I don't remember that I put out a video about doing this MQTT Car Presence. And it's been still one of my favorite projects ever. It's been one of the most reliable things, and it's been so useful. Basically what it is you take a D1 Mini, or any Wi-Fi. You could use an ESP32, you could use a Node MCU, it doesn't matter. It just needs to be able to be programmed with either an Arduino sketch or Tasmota, and needs to have the ability to connect to your network. So it has to be a Wi-Fi device. But a D1 Mini is a great way to do it. It's like $3 and that's all you need. And what happens is you plug that in, you put the right software on it, you put the right firmware on there, and you plug it into your car in a USB port that is attached to the key, basically. So not one that's powered on all the time, but one that is powered on only when you turn on the car. Okay. Then you set up an automation in Home Assistant that Chris Weber, you made it fantastic. Then you set up an automation in Home Assistant that makes it so that it'll open and close your garage door. So you do have to have also a garage door opener that's smarted. For me, that means Sonoff SV connected to my garage door openers. Now, my garage door openers are a little older. And so some of the newer garage door openers, they've had more trouble because it's not as simple as just closing a pair of contacts. You don't just get to ground a wire and have your garage door toggle open and closed. I don't know what the final solution has been for people who have that situation, but no keyed power outlets in BMWs. Oh, no way, really? Well, I guess you need a VW instead of a BMW. That's really crazy. That's too bad. Well, that's a bummer. That just really screws it up, doesn't it? I'm wondering sometimes now, what you could do. No, it's not going to work. I've thought about it. Can you use it like your phone or something to do it? And I don't think you can. Because if you did that, your door would be opening and closing at all the wrong times. The Chamberlain door openers use a wireless signal from the keypads, and the wires are just for power. Yeah, that's a bummer. Now, what do we know about that wireless signal, William? Is it an RF? Is it something we can use? Is it something we can sniff and repeat? I don't remember it now. Does Chamberlain have they must have an app. So do they have an API and do they have an integration with Home Assistant? Maybe. It's the same as the remote for cars. Okay, so then it's kind of crappy. Then it's RF, but it's this rolling thing, so it changes, right? And so you can't really just sniff it and repeat it. There will be circuits that are only live with the key. Attach a 5-volt supply to one of those. Okay, there you go. So Steve's got a good point. Now, you got to get in there and hack your BMW, Keith, if you're willing to do that. Somewhere in your car, on your fuse box, you will be able to find a circuit that is only live when your key turns on. There are those. You'll just have to take that 12-volt circuit, set it up with a 5-volt converter, and then plug in your D1 Mini to that. You could do that. You need a separate hub. Ooh, gross. Yeah, it's possible with hacking. Yeah, who wants to hack the BMW? Yes, dude. Okay. Oh boy. It looks like it's broken a little bit. It looks like it might need, I don't know, it's going to need a superior repair job, I think. I mean, I got it back on, but it might not stay very well. No, it's not going to stay. So you're going to have to do something else with it. I can't fix it right this second, honey. Sorry. The girls are decorating for Halloween already. Reverse engineered the MyQ app and found an API. Okay, good. Thought about using Ethernet PoE for your projects instead of Wi-Fi all the time, David. Yes, and I would say anytime you can use Ethernet PoE for your projects, do it. Do it. Because there is no more common point of failure than the Wi-Fi connection for all of these things. That's just the truth. A lot of the other stuff works just fine all the time, but if the Wi-Fi signal is flaky, you can get screwed. You're out of luck. So anyway, so MQTT Car Presence. I switched to the Home Assistant Blue a while back. When I did, I didn't yet convert over my MQTT Car Presence to my Blue. Mostly that was because these, in my situation, these little guys that were in the car were running a sketch that Adarusha, Alan had made that includes your US or your MQTT information. So you have to change that sketch, get the device out of the car, reflash it, and then put it back in the car. Reflash it with the right MQTT stuff because my MQTT information changed to the blue. Now I have finally completely disconnected my old Home Assistant. I just unplugged it, pulled it out. I did it on the stream last week, actually, I think. And now this MQTT Car Presence is just not working at all. And Mrs. Z's has actually come to rely on it, even though at the beginning she crashed into the garage door a couple times because of it. Anyways, yeah. So we need to fix it. So it has changed. It's been updated in a few ways. Probably one of the ways is that now the automation part is a blueprint. So the automation part is a blueprint, which is awesome. Okay, so you don't have to set up your own automation. You can import the blueprint, which we will do. And then the other thing is Sir Goodenough here yet? Going to have to come back and rewatch this Kids Bath Bedtime. Joys of Parenthood. See you later, Biggles. Hopefully most of it will be here. But regardless, come back and check the description and you'll see this MQTT Car Presence thing. And that will give you at least the start. What you wanted to do as far as cutting power to your whole opener. A relay can handle whatever power is going to your opener. So, well, most likely. Most likely. I don't know how many amps those motors are for the garage door opener, honestly. But as long as you have like a 16 amp relay, it should be okay. Anyways, good luck with bath time. Hola. Nope, you're right on time, Edgar. Right on time. Okay. So that was the first big change, is that now there is a blueprint instead of just doing your automation yourself. Getting distracted by the chat. Huh? Named Aiden for 4 tracks. Thank you, sir. I'm honored. Someday I'll meet him. I bonjour comment kava. Sorry, Farhan. That was that French? I know bonjour is French. I don't know about the rest. Kava. I don't know what kava is. Okay, so moving on. The other thing that I really want to do today, and that's why I'm hoping Sir Goodenough is here, and I actually sent him a message, but he's probably, he's so good about like being on schedule because I changed the time of the stream today to 12 instead of 11. So he's probably off doing something else. Anyways, hey, James is here. Anyways, what Sir Goodenough did was make a Tasmota, what do you call it? Template that you could use. SG is going to be late because you are early. Yeah, probably. Am I early? Am I late? I can't even remember anymore. It's been changing so much. Ça va bien. So let's do the things. So what we'll do first. Let's see. I think I have them both. I have the D1 Mini for my wife's car and my car. Yep. There's mine. And the other one was the wife's. So let's do some searching around. Maybe, gosh, I don't know where to find. If you guys can, let's all scour old messages and try and find Sir Goodenough's post about that. Dash cam's fitting kit plugs into a fuse slot. Plug the existing fuse into the adapter so it's effectively a transparent connection and gives a separate fused 5-volt output power adapter. Wow. Good idea, Steve. Good idea. Says, hello, how's it going? It is going so dang good. In case anyone wants a good garage door opener that works, I just bought one called Marantec Synergy 370. Okay, cool. Oh, Sir Goodenough's here. My brother. Hey, can you point us to your MQTT Car Presence template? It's GitHub, part of the master. Oh, it's in his GitHub. Oh, fantastic. So it should be here somewhere. Is it in here? So this is the Arduino sketch. So if you're just like, oh, I'm just going to use Arduino sketch, you can do this. And I could do it this way and it would work just fine. And I think he changed it since I did it also. I don't remember if there was like I think he probably added some auto discovery and blah, 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 blah. Okay, read down. Read down, read down. Down. Detailed workflow, Arduino programming. Download the IDE, MQTT broker. Read down to the in the README. Blueprint. Oh, here it is. 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 Yes. Okay. Awesome. If you're more familiar with Tasmota flashing and rather use that in Arduino, it's another variant you could use. This is what we're going to use today, fellas. We'll replace the Arduino programming section. Follows the guidelines, just about everything else. Blueprint is attached to the program name. This can be used as an alternate along with flashing D1 Mini with Tasmota to accomplish the same thing as the original. Okay. The blueprint that is attached to this project named Tasmota. Okay, so you have to use a different blueprint. That's important. That's important. You're going to have to use the different blueprint. Okay? Don't mess that up. Set up to work with Home Assistant Tasmota integration. Automatically create a switch, which will indicate the connection status of the Car Presence device. Should show up as a switch with a name that matches the friendly name set up in the Tasmota web console. Follow these steps. Okay, flash it with Tasmota. Set up MQTT Wi-Fi hostname, friendly name, and all the normal stuff. Details on the Tasmota homepage. Device type, generic 18. Under configure this. On the console, paste this to the setup, the MCU functions as required for proper operation. Check Tasmota website for details on what these are. We'll do that just for learning points. How's it going, Peter? No, you didn't miss anything. You almost missed it, maybe because I was in my earlier late. I don't even know. Go to configure other, set the web admin password in case it goes into AP mode when you're away from home. Oh, okay. Set a web admin password. Interesting. Okay. Set up the blueprint, similar to the instructions for there. There it is. And then buy Adarusha a coffee, as he deserves it. Sir Goodenough deserves it too, because he came up with all this Tasmota stuff right here. Good job, my brother. Good job. Okay, let's do it. Now, I was just talking to somebody else this morning, and just like many very good recent projects, Tasmota does have a web flasher now. Tasmota has the web flasher. Here we go. I never got the Tasmotizer to work. I don't remember why. Never got it to work. So there's all these other ways to do it, but let's do the Tasmota web installer because I have not done that yet. So here we have the D1 Mini. I suppose we should start with mine. And I don't even know. I don't know if this has data wires in it or not. So we're going to find out. Reset settings to default. Yeah, sure. All right, we're going to go install. That's that one. Connect. Oh, yep. Yay. Here it goes. Gosh, could it be any easier? Remember all the things you used to have to do? Oh my gosh. Go in. You had to go in and change what was the thing you had to change? You had to change like the max packet size, right? And get Arduino IDE and like, look at this. Man. We are living in the golden age, my brothers. The golden age. How's it going, Fleming? If you have questions and that are not related to what we're talking about, we will be happy to answer them. Just do the little thingy. No, wait. Is it a thingy or is it an exclamation point? I can't remember now. You do the thingy ask, right? I think you do the thingy. Trying to help make a GIF. A GIF. Wow, these flash a lot faster than ESP32s. All done. Sweet. Okay. Now, gosh, it's been a long time since I set up Tasmota. It's probably going to show up here as a new Tasmota device. So might have to unplug it and plug it back in. Ugh. If I remember, I can't remember. It's been too long since I set up a Tasmota device. That's bad. There it is. Tasmota. Connect. And it's open. There's no password, so that's nice. And there it is. Yes. And then it's not 4.3.2.1. I think it's 192.4.1. think. Yep, there it is. Okay, great. All right, now we get to set it up, and this is on my dark mode, by the way. Now that's regular dark mode, so it looks a little better. So now we're gonna set it up with where's my NOT? Oh, wonder why my NOT is not working. Blades Toy Shop to comment in the Discord the other day about the Freetronics USB to serial adapter. I don't remember. I kind of sort of remember something. Was that the one that was like a Kickstarter or whatever? What? Enter my Wi-Fi password. Y'all want my Wi-Fi password, don't you? Don't you? I could do this and not have you see it, but okay. Gonna save that. Now it's gonna connect to my network. Tasmota 9.5. Is that where we're on? Hidden Wi-Fi. Hello, Vanessa. So Blade, tell us more about it if you want. That's great. Okay, here we go. On, off, on, off, on, off. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna take this guy and we're gonna set it up. This is now gonna be, if I refresh this, it's probably gonna be all monstrous. All right, so we're gonna go in here. We do need to do the MQTT host name, friendly name, all that stuff. So let's do all that. All right, configuration. Configure Wi-Fi, configure module. Well, we know we're going to need to set this to 18, right? It said we need to set it to generic 18. I wonder if they're generic 18 down here at the bottom. Probably can't see it, but it's down at the very last one. Generic 18. Okay. We can. Well, we'll come back to that in a minute. Let's go. Let's do it in the other order. Let's do this. And that. All right. We're going to go to configuration. We're going to configure MQTT. Host. That's the IP address of your Home Assistant or wherever you're running your... We'll ask the kids next time they're hosting for the password. Dang it. You're right. You will. And it'll work. Oh. Okay. Device user. Okay. Topic. This is all fine. Password. Oh, wait. No. I do need it to be the user is MQ. In my case, this is... Yeah, in my case, it's MQTT. The password is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I actually don't remember the password. So bad. I do this to myself all the time. I don't remember what the password is. Come on, who knows it? I don't remember what it is. I don't remember what it is. Oh, is it in my mosquito config? You know where it's at? Because this is, the way I did this was I did it as the user. You know, it's the user. Bitwarden, right? Okay, well, we'll see if it connects. We'll see if it connects. It might not. Oh, maybe I should save that password. Okay, good idea. Let's actually connect to, we'll just see if it connected. Random characters I stored in my Home Assistant secrets file. That's what smart people do, sir. Good enough. That's what smart people do. I got a lot of stuff. Oh, this is Glowworm, yeah. Glowworm is going crazy. Home Assistant. Tasmota. Oh, actually, you know where we can see is right here in the console. This will tell us if it's connected. Server connected. Yep, it did. Oh, wait, that's the Wi-Fi. Did the MQT Yeah, it did. It's set. It's working. It's working. Yeah, it's connected. Okay. That's all I needed to do. I didn't need MQTT Explorer. I just needed to go here to the console. All right. So console, we're connected there. Okay, so we did this. We did this. Host name, friendly name. Okay, so let's go back and do those things. Host name we did already. That's the MQTT stuff. Nope. For configuration. Some of this stuff is in configure other, I believe. Web. So he said use a web admin password, huh? Web admin password in case it goes into AP mode when you're away from home. Oh, I see. I understand. Because if you don't, then it may be broadcasting and somebody could connect to it. I think that's what he's saying, right? Hey, Quindor's here. Hallelujah. MQTT Explorer has the password there too. Can view it. Oh, that's a good idea. Farhan, thank you. That would have been another place to look up my password, but I guessed it right. Okay, so this Tasmota device, this is DrZzs Car Presence. Spell presence right? Friendly name. DrZzs Car. Okay, how's that look? Make the password easy. Yeah, good idea. I'm just gonna make it. I can't do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because that would be a little too easy. Can it be 1, 2, 3, 4? Should I just do that? I'm gonna do. There you go. How about that? WLED 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that looks pretty good. Vive la France! Vive la France! We wanted to say that. All right. Friendly name and all that normal stuff. Okay, probably good. Oh, now I need what? Why do I need this? Because I made a web admin password? Oh my gosh. I didn't remember making a username. What's the username going to be? Oh man. Is it? Oh, it's just admin? Okay. So that means, so does that mean when I put this into, like the Tasmo admin, is it going to need that password? Or when it should appear in Tasmo admin. Is that going to stop it from appearing in Tasmo admin? All right. Let's go back now. We can configure the module. So under the module, GPIO2 is LED1. GPIO2, LED1. Okay. GPIO4 is button 1. Okay. And GPIO5 is relay 1. Okay. Save that. Okay, don't put it in there. It's never been. Okay, good point. Good point. You don't need to be messing with it in Tasmo admin, right? Okay, fair enough. Good. All right. So backlog. We're going to take all these things. We're going to go to the console. We're just going to paste it in. We could go look up what those things. Oh, I didn't do that right. I hit main menu. I do that all the time because it's not enter. Okay. So let's go look up what these things are. If I recall, let's go look up what they are. Tasmota commands. Let's see what they are. I is inverted. So there is a difference. Maybe you're good enough for somebody else can tell you what that means. I'm reasonably sure I is for inverted. I don't know exactly what it does. Where's the list of all the commands? Switch mode. So those were just like weird things, right? Let's just look at what they were. SO 19, 56, 63, 65. No. I just want to look at what they are. Set option 19. Instead of typing set option, you can use SO. Instead of set option 19, you can use SO1. Okay, that's great. Oh, I guess I should look up the set options, huh? Not 36. Oh, I see. I can do it like this. I can just do set option 19, then look it up. Okay, set option 19. I thought that's what it was. It's MQTT discovery. Okay. So it's in. So we turned off MQTT discovery. We turned off MQTT discovery. You made the wrong config for GPIO2. I did. Okay. It's LED1, not LED1. Oh. Okay. We can go change it. But first, let's finish looking these up. 56. I don't know what this one is. 56. Set option 112. Oh, what is set option 56? What is set option 56? Are good enough? Is there a set option list somewhere? Something with the Wi-Fi connection. I don't remember. Okay, fair enough. It should be just a nice. Wouldn't it be nice if there was just like a nice long list of this of all of the set options? What they do? I'm sure there is. I just don't know what it is. All right, we'll set option 63 then. Power on state. Oh, okay. I guess this maybe is what it was showing me. Reconnect something. Okay. Wi-Fi network scan to select strongest signal on restart. Oh. The network has to be visible. Okay. Thank you very much, Mike. Okay, and then power on state. Command describe power on state, control relay state after powering up the device. Keep relay off after power up. Turn relay on after power up. Toggle after power up. What are we doing? We're setting it to 1, which is to turn it on after power up. Okay. We don't really have a relay connected to this. We're just turning on whatever other that thing was. Device recovery. Oops. Device recovery. Situations where the device cannot be reset to firmware defaults by other means. No serial, no button. Resets all Tasmota settings after 7 power cycles. Must be set to 0. Oh, the features to be enabled. Oh. In order for this feature to be enabled. Okay, so we want to set it to 65 so that it doesn't reset to default if nothing can connect to it. Gotcha. Okay. And then Wi-Fi config. So that way it's like you're, out in the wilderness and it's not connecting to anything. Keep doing that. Then it won't reset. So the Wi-Fi config, there's different options for the Wi-Fi config. Good grief, stop hitting that button. Wi-Fi config commands. Web interface ask for password. Access point. Don't know what that means. Set option 36, boot loop default restoration control. There's set option. Oh, here's the set option list. Thank you, sir. Set options. There we go. Oh, goodness. Okay, discovery. Great. This is so much easier. Thank you for finding that for me. 56, MDNS service. Turn it on. Oh, that was 55. 56 is Wi-Fi scan, strongest signal. Got it. 63, this is a good page to have handy. Golly, I'm going to bookmark this. Add a bookmark, put it in Home Assistant. 65, this device recovery. This is what fast power cycle detection. Okay, so you're turning it off. Okay, good. That way, okay, oh, that's like if you turn it on, it'll go to reset. We don't want that. Okay. And then Wi-Fi config. Well, I don't know what the Wi-Fi config command is. Wi-Fi config. Wi-Fi manager. Don't know. Anyways, okay, let's go back to this because you guys said I did the wrong thing in the configuration here. Configure module. There's capital LED 1 instead of lowercase LED 1. Does that really matter? I don't know, man. I don't think so. I don't think I put the wrong thing in there. Somebody help me. Did I? I don't think so. LED link. No, I think it's right. Okay. So that was a little confusing, but I think we did it all. Let's double check. It's LED I actually. Oh, I'm sorry. That's what you meant. I see what you mean. There's an I in there. Thank you, sir. Farhan, you are so right. I screwed that one up. Excellent work. Excellent detective work. Thank you. There it is. Okay. Awesome. And the others are the same button, really. Okay, good. Good. Invert the LED. Good. Okay. Now, we set that. We set the device type. We put in the Wi-Fi, the MQTT, the host name, the friendly name. We went to the console. We put that stuff in. Configure other, the web admin password. We did that. And now it's time to import the blueprint. Okay. Import L blueprint. Open link. All right. You can import blueprints. Here we go. Tasmota Car Presence. That's what we want. Preview blueprint. Import blueprint. Okay, there it is. Create an automation. Here we go. Name, MQTT Presence, Car Presence. We're going to say Justin, because this one's mine. Blueprint to use. There it is. Open garage door. Oh, you know what the other thing we need is? We're going to need the, hopefully my garage door opener is listed here. Garage lights, girls' room. Oh boy. Yeah, that was something I didn't think about. Where is my garage door opener, which is probably not connected here. Ah, dang it. Okay, so next thing we got to do is we forgot the part about having the door opener. So, because here's the entity, right? And there's no garage door entity that I need the garage door entity, and it's not here. So that's not going to work. So we're going to have to back out of this. Yes. We'll leave those changes. We imported it, the blueprint, so that's fine. Maybe we could, we'll do it. We'll repeat it. While it's fresh in our minds, let's do it while it's fresh in our mind. We're going to do, okay, we're going to have to go to my router. go to the router and find my garage door opener. Router, where are you? Where is the Unify? There it is. Yes. So we're going to have to, oh my gosh, you know what? This is going to suck. Because it's such an old, we're going to have to go through that whole process of updating an old version of Tasmota to the new version. You remember that? Ugh. 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 All right, so there's Justin's garage. So that's my controller. This is the Sonoff SV, which is connected to my garage door. And look how flippin' old this is. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Dang it. Dang it. Why Tasmota over ESPHome? In fact, actually, I think Mrs. DrZzs is on ESPHome. I don't remember. 5 devices, 6 windows. It was a pain. It is a bit of a pain. Gosh, and I did it. Oh, I was in the groove. And I was doing them all. And now I'm not there anymore. I'm not in the groove anymore. Son of a monkey. Okay. Well, let's see. So what would be the point of updating it? Let's think about whether or not it's worth updating. The point of updating it is to me, it was for like the easier discovery, right? So the point of updating it was to get it easier to discover, right? Do I need that? Do I need that? Can I just, if I just switch this MQTT to the other one and just have it MQTT discover, that would probably work. Really? Panda Boy, I have had all variety of problems with my UDM. I don't know that I've had Ethernet ports give no internet over Ethernet. It doesn't sound familiar, but I'm not surprised. It's been a lot of trouble for me. Okay. Have I been able to set up the Home Assistant Amber yet? Yes, I did. And there was a pin that was wrong. It was in a USB port boot mode. Reboot count? Is that a lot? All right. Oh man, let's see. You guys ready to do the Tasmota upgrade path again? Oh man, this hurts me. So I'm on 5.8, so I have to go to 5.14. Seems like there was something extra bad about that. Oh man, I don't know, guys. Oh, it has dark mode. There's all kinds of good things for that. Help me with something. Ask your question, Todd. If I'm trying to stay on task, more or less, but maybe somebody else can help you, or we can help you towards the end for sure. Garage door opener on a smart plug that only turns on the garage lights, and that way it can turn off. And it keeps breaking into my truck. Cannot push the button. Smart. That is smart. So that's kind of what somebody was asking. Was that Bigley was asking about that? PFSense made the switch from my UDM to PFSense, and everything is much better. Yeah, I bet. Setting up entity manually, I think it might be easier route. I could do it. Can I still do? Yeah. Oh, for the love, Pete. I want to do it. I want to have it up to date. Oh my gosh, it's killing me. Killing me. Because I know, let's see if I have, I know I had all of these here somewhere, like Tasmota migration. Here's my Tasmota migration, and I've got like 617728591. But then with this, because I'm on 5.8, I've got to go to 5.14 first, right? Oh boy. And I think, was I using Sonoff Classic bin? Oh boy. 5.14. Oh, I know if it ain't broke, don't touch it. I know, but right now it is kind of broke. So that's why. I just really like having everything I like having it all in the latest Tasmota now. I need to do it eventually, right? Might as well just suck it up and do it now. Toggle on, off, then turn on the garage door opener light. Man, you guys are smart. 0 hours of uptime. Sweet. Okay, so let's make sure I'm doing this right. First rule of upgrading: if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's really good reason to mess with working installations. Download the binary. Current release development branch or release binaries. Okay. So I think if we can get past the first one, let's do a couple things. Let's do a couple things here first. Let's go to the configuration. Let's go to configure MQTT. And let's change this to the correct one. I think back then there was no MQTT discovery. Sure. Sorry about the dark mode. The dark mode's not even working. Always jump to next higher. Use the regular Sonoff or Tasmota bin. Use the Tasmota UI interface, and it will call 2 steps if it's needed. Okay. Tasmota migration. So we're going to go with 5.14. What's the worst thing that could happen, right? Where did my explosions go? Whoop, that didn't work. Just kidding. Should be fine. Failed. Upload buffer miscompare. Oh my gosh. Just do it. Lots of issues trying to upgrade firmware in first generation Sonoffs, huh? Okay. Wonder why. I bet you, let's see, if we go to 5.14 and do a minimal. 8.2, introduce that. UI over the air. Can't do the gzip. That's right. Pretty bad when your fails fail. Okay. Well, let's go back here. No, let's go here. There was no minimal. Wonder why it failed. It's funny they don't even have that for it. Use minimal net message, not enough memory. I always wondered if flashing it to like ESPHome and then flash it to latest would work. Would that work? Probably. I don't even know if there is a set option 19 in this one. If there is, that's what I do that. Yeah, command unknown. There wasn't even a set option 19 at this point. Thank you. Stealing my Dr. Pepper. You okay?
Yeah, I just ran up the stairs. Hi guys, bye guys.
Doesn't even go back that far. Well, obviously I haven't changed the firmware on this in years. Gotta run. Thanks, Robert. See ya. No. You don't need to keep any of the config. Just put 9.5 on it. I don't want to have to get it down and do it. I don't think I can do that over the air. Is that right? Let's take a poll. What do you guys, what would happen? I think it wouldn't work. .5. Yeah, that's what I thought. It won't work unless you take it down and plug it into your computer. .11. That means this is 5.2. 12 up here somewhere. 5.12, February of 18. So I put this, I think I did this in like December. Always apply the Dr. Pepper slogan in these situations. Amen. Which was what? I don't remember which one. Which Dr. Pepper slogan? Can you get it physically on the table? No, I can't. Not without some pain. Must follow the path. That's true. Or flashing something else, then 9.5 would work. So that's kind of what James was saying. James was saying, what if you just take like a minimal ESPHome sketch and upload that, and then go to 9.5, right? S on off. That's right, binary. That is right. All right, let's see what assets do we have for 9.5. So there's sonoff.bin. So it said Sonoff Classic when I clicked this, and that's not what I want. Let's try this one. Oh, this is 1.2. I wanted 1.4. Wait, right? That's 1.2. I wanted 1.4. Yep. Oh wait, no, back. We were off to such a good start. Now we're floundering. Or ESPHome on the, and leave it ESPHome. Could do that too. What happened? Which one are we on? 5.5. We want 5.4 or 5.14. Okay, here it is. 5.14. Assets. So it was classic with what it loaded. Let's just try bin. You ever get in a situation where you're doing something, you go and you just know you're like, oh, this is going to screw up. Oh, this is going to screw up. Oh, this is going to screw up. But you keep doing it anyways. That's where we are today. Ooh. Let's try this. Okay, what do you think is going to happen? Place your bets, everybody. Place your bets. Place your bets. I don't think we'll need minimal yet, but we'll see. Because back then, 5.8 was pretty small. And the newer ones, like Sir Goodenough was saying, the newer ones, it will upload the minimal for you. Failed. So upload buff, it'll work this time. Sorry, Seamus. Gonna brick. Well, we could try the minimal. We could try the minimal. I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen? Betting on a fail. All right, we'll try one more time. We're going to try the minimal 5.4. That message requires a small file minimal to allow the upgrade. Okay, cool. P. Cruz, I'm believing you. I believe I can fly. Okay. We're going to do a 5.14 minimal bin, okay? This is such a pain. Why are we doing this? We'll try it though. This will be the last try of this. And if this doesn't work, and maybe even if it does, we might just go to make an ESPHome sketch, upload that, just a generic, just a nothing but connect it to the Wi-Fi, and then using ESPHome and the upgrade, the user interface, then we'll upload, just go straight to 9.5, because I kind of like that plan quite a bit, honestly. But we'll see if just because we've been hitting that error, rather than just not know the actual ending of it, we'll do this. New energy dashboard, I do, and I love it. It'll work with minimal. Process is slow and painful. I know, because then I got to go minimal, right? But I think that's what I have here. Yeah, upload success to start. Okay, so I think that's what I have here, because see, I went from 5.4, and then I go basic 6.7, and then 7.2, 8.5, 9.1. Those are all lights. So let's try this other thing, though. R. Kelly's song, I Believe I Can Fly. Is that who sings that? That's not R. Kelly, is it? I thought it was Seal. But maybe it is R. Kelly. I don't remember. I don't remember the difference. Minimal, please upgrade. I guess the thing to look at here is, I can't do anything now. Did that save my settings? Gradually upgrade your way to the desired firmware by going to minimal to basic. Painful. I can't just go minimal. I believe you, P. Cruz. I believe you. Painful. Painful is right. Painful is right. You can't do that. Okay. So we're not going to do this. We're not going to go all the way through. So what we're going to do is set up an ESPHome, and then we're going to switch. I do want to go back to Tasmota. I like it being on Tasmota. I don't know why. Don't ask. I don't know. Although it is true, Janice is on an ESPHome sketch. Okay, let's do this though. I want to look at the configure module and see. Is that it? Did it wipe out my configuration? Load the light. I think that's what I was doing before. Oops. Configure firmware upgrade. So I know I have these files here for this reason. Like I should be able to do this. And if it needs minimal, it will load minimal by itself, I believe. It did wipe it? Son of a... I don't remember like what, I guess I can figure it out. Go back and look at my whole video, see what it was. Because I don't remember, there's nothing really there. There's a sensor and there's a relay connected to it. Well, let's go back and see. We're going to have to go back here. We're going to have to go way back. We're going to get in the Wayback Machine. Here it is. I wonder if did I actually, it would be great if I posted it, which I may have done. Page not found. Awesome. Oh, look at all this. Oh, dear. Yeah, boo. Let's just go to it and see if we can find it. Wow, I used to do a good job on making videos. Come on, man. I don't even talk about what I did with the Tasmota. What the heck? I'm watching you watch you. Dang it. I'm sure that I had something about my configuration. Well, I'm sure we can figure it out. So 617 firmware upgrade. We're just going to keep doing this now. 712 or 72 now. Start upgrade. Tasmo Backup doing that for me all the time. All hail the floating head. Some awesome scenery. Ooh, where are you going to be? You're at your cottage. Fantastic. Where's the cottage, Sir Goodenough? Where is it? Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay. Where might I have put my Tasmota configuration? I guess we could think about it. I remember it was like, it was on the SB. There's the relay. And there's the sensor. I thought it was 14. Northern's Wisconsin on the lake. Awesome. Is it in the video, Home Ace? Where is it? I can't find it. 310. Oh, you're a good man. So the configuration that you little D1 mini keys that I really like. And there's really short micro USB. Look at that's the same one. Your car tells your garage when you're home. But this doesn't say how did we set up the Estes. Okay, so that's that. But I think, you know what? Maybe we're looking at the wrong video. Yeah, it's a different video. It's a different video. It's a garage. It's got to be a garage door opener video or something. Yeah. It's this one. That's why. That's why. Here we go. Bum 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 bum. I think the config should still be there. The upgrade will not kill it. Okay, good. I hope so. But either way, I was looking at the wrong videos. Now we got the right videos, so now we're in good shape. We're gonna be okay. Every little thing is gonna be all right. Firmware upgrade from 7.2. Now we're going to 8.5. It's not so bad. Back up your bin garage. Okay, well this tells us right here. This is what we need. Not all of it probably, but we certainly need, I don't know what switch mode. Oh, yes, we'll probably need those. And then this is the important part. 14 to 10 and 4 to 22 to relay to. Oh, 10, I got it, yeah. Yep. And then this was what we had to have for the cover, which we're not going to need anymore because now we're going to have MQ Discovery. Oh, what did I just close? Hopefully it wasn't one I needed. Okay. We're getting there. And after 9.1, now I can go right to yeah, see, this is why I want to use the, is it Tasmo Backup we've been using now or Tasmo Admin? I forget which one's which. Stay on target. Stay on target. Have I still not put stay on target in here? No matter how much I try and simplify my life, it is still nuts. Okay, latest release URL. So now this, you got to take this out. And you go here to firmware upgrade. And this is the real latest release URL. And you start the upgrade from there. Okay, we're going to be there. We are going to get there. We are going to get there. All work and no play makes Justin a tired boy. Thanks, Blade. Is that a different Blade? Or is that the real Blade? Road and turf. One day I will. Understand this computer stuff? Oh, today's your day, road and turf. Today is your day. Uh-oh. That didn't work. Still says it's 9.1. Uh-oh. Now it's not connecting. Ruh-roh. Always tune in for an attempt. Well, we're grateful for that. Oh, crap. It's probably just doing stuff, right? So good enough. Don't tell me we got all the way to the end, and then going from 9.1 to something else is where we die. And now I've got to go pull it out. It's a big one? Okay. I'll wait. It's doing its magic thing. Fine. Fine. All right. Mismatch buffer for sure. Patience, young Padawan. Thank you, Seamus. Patience. I will be patient. Why isn't this one not backed up? Oh, I don't know why these ones aren't backed up. Maybe I don't have them on auto backup? Oh, look at that. Is it upgrading too? No. All right, so let's do, in the meantime, look at ESPHome. Because we are gonna have to do the same thing with Janice's garage door, and I'm pretty sure her garage door is on here and should be working. Yes, it is. Let's look at the web server interface. Excellent. So hers has been working, but I'm reasonably sure that hers is also connected to the other. Well, no, it has to be connected to this one, right? Okay. I just wanted to make sure that the password stuff was super secret. Oh, no, it's not connected to MQTT. Then how come it was working? That's weird. All right, so this is the sketch for Janice's. Now, there's some differences about hers because hers has like, remember when I was doing the ultrasonic sensor and all that stuff? I was doing the ultrasonic sensor. Yeah, just to tell you whether or not the car was there, actually. So, but that means that her door should be a device in here. Oh, it has to be a cover. Oh my gosh, I'm being paged. Hello? Good, what's up? Uh-huh. 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 Hello. Good. Okay, you ready? So my thoughts on teenage kids and electric cars. So, number one, the oldish Nissan Leafs, just in fact they don't even have to be that old, just a few years old, are ridiculously cheap, and they're still very nice. The insides are very nice. They have probably a more limited range than anything else you could buy, but that actually to me is one of the good points because you don't need your teenage kid driving 200 miles at a time, going out of town and things in that car. So you're just going to be going back and forth to school, back and forth to work. You can easily do that with 50, 80 miles, on a car range. Another good point is they are dang near zero maintenance. I mean, all you have to do is plug it in. You don't have to worry about oil. You don't have to worry about brakes. You don't have to worry about any of the other stuff, the radiators and all that stuff. None of it. It's just plug it in and it drives. So I think to be honest, it's for the price. It's probably one of the nicest, most reliable, most convenient little commuter cars you're going to get. So if you buy a used one now, so you buy one that's maybe 3 or 4 years old, you're probably going to get, you should be able to get still 60, 80 miles. Most of the time, once they start losing a little bit of mileage, that's when people really give them up. But that little bit of mileage that they lose, they should still be at like 60 or 70% of their original mileage, which is usually about 100 miles. So like my old one, when I bought it, it was still getting like 80 miles, and then it kind of dropped down to about 60, and I got a new battery, but I got to go 30 miles one way to work. So when the kids just go into high school and back, or high school and back and work and back, then that's a perfectly reasonable amount of range. You can, but I wouldn't do that. Honestly, it's expensive. I did it for mine, but 50 miles is, I mean, they're going to be more than 50, but that is really an okay range. Like they can plug it in every night if they need to. Like say they're going to school and back and work and back or something, and work is 10 miles away or whatever. They're still going to be able to plug it in and be fine. If you have the 220 volt charger, which is what I have, and that's pretty standard, but you do have to have like an outlet in the garage or something where you can plug one in. If you have the 220 volt charger, mine will charge in about 4 hours. if you're going to do, if you are going to do the 110 charging, which you can do also, it's just going to take twice as long. It'll take you probably 8 hours, but which is also fine because, the kids, you come home at night and you plug it in and you unplug it in the morning and you're going to be fine. So, there was what year and up? I want to say 2014, they made some significant changes to, I think in 13 they made some changes, in 14 they made some more, but the least efficient part of it was the heating it up in the winter, and it used a lot of power, but they made a lot of changes in 13 and then again in 14 to make that better. So I would say 14 and up, you should be pretty good. And I think when I bought mine's a 2012, and I think I bought it in 16, so it was 4 years old. So if you went with a 4-year-old one now, so you're like 16 or 17, 2016, 17, it's going to have a pretty good range, and it'll still do quite well, I would expect. Because they had bigger batteries in them then. Mine started with like a 20 kilowatt hour battery, and now I think the normal is like 30 that they start with. So I would check it out. And when I bought mine, it was like 10 grand, and it was a nice car. Like I get in it, and it's like, wow, this is like comfortable, and it's nice car. It was way nicer than what I had been driving, which is my old Fit. So 0. That's right. And that's only because I needed the range because I work far away. Otherwise, I still haven't changed the brakes. It's got like 70,000 miles on it. Still haven't changed the brakes. Nothing else has gone out. It's pretty dang good. It's pretty dang good. Yeah. Check it out. Just go on KSL and see what kind of old Leafs there are. Because I don't know what the prices have done since I bought mine. I haven't been looking at them, but that's what they were, and it was a good deal. It's been great for me. I have a really hard time convincing myself I need to replace it. I don't know. I would look at how much cheaper they might be, but probably not. I think I would still go with 14 or newer. But because the batteries at this point are gonna, well, they once they get to about 60% of normal, they don't seem to really drop a whole lot more, at least not very fast. But once you get older, the batteries are 20 kilowatt hours. The heater thing can be a real problem. So those efficiencies were pretty important those changes that they made those couple of years. They were still, the first year ever was 2011. So they were still figuring things out for a couple of years on how to do it right. So yeah. No, they're still making them. They've changed it now. The styling is a lot better. That's another good thing too, is actually the older ones like mine, the 14 and back before about, I don't remember when the new model came out, but they were ugly as can be. So the ugly ones are good, right? You don't want them to have like a fancy car. You want them to like drive mom's old station wagon kind of thing a little bit, so they don't feel like they're. We could probably put some wood paneling on if you want. I think we could do that. Okay. Yeah. If you want to come check out mine sometime, just let me know. Come on over. Okay. You betcha. Bye-bye. Okay. Sorry, but hey, we cover all kinds of topics here. And that was a neighbor, and he called, and then he called again. So I answered because I thought, well, maybe something's wrong. And I didn't want to be rude. Well, I guess I was sort of rude to you guys, but I didn't want to be rude and tell him, oh, hey, I'm on my stream right now. Can I call you back? But anyways, and you told me it would work. You were so right. Let's look at the configuration and see if it saved it now. It did not save it. Did not save it. So we will go here and we'll say GPIO 4 goes to relay 2. GPIO 4 goes to relay 2. And 14 goes to switch 2. Okay. So this is actually the sensor. Oh, and then relay one and switch one should still be the same. That's interesting. I wonder if it will work or not. We're on cars now. Skip the rest. Let's talk about cars instead. I like those cars. I actually like my Nissan Leaf. The first gen Renault Zoe is also nice. Oh, I don't know where do you get those? CarMax has Leafs between 14 and 20. Wow. Maybe they're more expensive than they were, huh? I seriously, when I bought mine, which I said was like 2016 or 17, I think it was 16. Anyways, it was like 10 grand, $10,000. And, it's been great. I had to put a battery in it, which was like another 5 or 6, but load minimal does not have enough config to talk to the AP serial flash recover, then the UI call if needed only. Okay. Oh, there's another thing we got to do here. Hold on. This is how I know that I've upgraded it when I look at it. I go to the configuration, I go to the console, and I put in this. And that changes my colors. Wait, why didn't it change my colors? Hello? Oh, because it didn't copy at all. That's why. Now it's good. Oh, never load minimal. Yeah, I shouldn't have loaded minimal at the beginning. I should have said, that's okay. 10 grand in terms of average salary in the US for like a typical department store worker. Well, it's cheap. I mean, 10 grand, it's, you probably need, if you wanted to say, what does a typical like McDonald's worker make or something like that? For them, maybe 10 grand is a bit for a new car. I know, just nieces and nephews, you're probably looking more like $5,000-$6,000 for a used car. So it's not like it's super cheap for them, but for this guy buying a car for his kid, is 10 grand is cheap, I think. 3 months worth of salary. Well, if you get if for 10 grand, a car payment, what's a car payment going to be on 10 grand? Like $200 a month or something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure about those things too much. I'm a little worried about the, oh, I know what else. Switch mode. I guess we need to look at this. I don't know if this is going to totally work. Everyone expects to have a car, right? You know what? Unfortunately, they do. Certainly in our area, they do. Switch mode 1.0. Switch mode 2.2. I didn't want to spend the whole time doing this, but here I am. What else do we have here? Switch retain 1, power retain 1. These might not be necessary so much anymore, but I don't remember why I did them. And I don't know about the topic. The topic makes me worry a little bit. I don't think we're going to need that topic. This topic, I don't think we're going to need this switch topic 2. But I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. And that's the other problem here. Whoa, Tesla, Joshua, hey man. I just bought my first DrZzs to play around with. Thank you all for your hard work. You are very welcome, Tesla, Joshua. Thank you very much, my friend. What do you want? How about unicorns or planes? Wow, that's loud. Let me turn the volume down on that guy. Sorry about that. Not sure either. Yeah, me neither. You know what the problem here is? After we've done that, dang. You know what? The problem after we've done all that to upgrade this to Tasmota on that Sonoff SV, I think the problem now is it needs to be a cover, right? It should be a cover, and that doesn't make it a cover. Oh, brother. Well, let's see if it opens the garage. Turned it on, turned it back off. That was good. I can't really tell. Guess we can look at the cameras and see. Yeah. Garage cam. Oh, I don't know what they're all watching. All right, let's see. What's next? Yeah, it opened. So let's close it now. Doesn't look like it's closing, does it? Oh, it's because I turned the car presence off. Dummy. Yeah, there it goes. All right. Okay, well, it's working. So, but the other issue here is I don't see the sensor part of this, right? It should tell me whether or not the garage door is open or closed, and it's not doing that. I'm just going to close this one completely. I don't need that anymore. If the topic is the same, it should activate the cover YAML that exists. Yeah. Gosh, I think I need to change this to ESPHome. So if we go back here and look at this, I could make a new one of these, and I just wouldn't have some of this stuff. But like this binary sensor thing to make it a, didn't I make it a cover? Oh, it's a switch. Oh. So looking back at, if we go back to this, tried connecting my Wi-Fi garage to the phone and it didn't work. 3 minutes trying. So the issue is going to be, if we go to, here to blueprints, and we use this Tasmota, the blueprint here, the garage door entity has to be a cover, and it will only show covers. They should both be the same, not one ESPHome and the other Tasmota. You're right. And it should probably be ESPHome. Oh, man. So this is the state of the door. That has to do with the ultrasonic sensor. This is the switch. This is the relay. I want it to be a cover. Where is my relay here? How do I not have a relay? The relay is internal. Switch turn on. Okay. So it would have to be a cover. Dang it. Look at old projects and you go, oh, why did I do that? So maybe I have. Let's look in here and see if I have Because I thought I did something here. Nope. Nope. Do I really not have any ESPHome covers? Come on, man. Here's the covers. Okay. So I could make a cover. So this would just create the entity, and it's just better to create the entity there than do it in Home Assistant separately. So if it's a cover, then, and Tasmota doesn't have, well, no, we're going to switch. Term window, ID, open action. No, see, but this open action could be switch. It could be switched, just switch toggle, and close action could be switch toggle, and stop action could be switch toggle. Oh, what have I gotten myself into, guys? What have I gotten myself into? Is this still interesting to everybody? Because I don't know if I can finish this right now. Oh, man. I guess I could do this, right? I could just make a cover in Home Assistant. YAML was my first mistake. Yeah. Oh, it didn't stay. Interesting. Why did it not stay? Switch to relay 2. Huh? Probably because there's no relay 1. So weird. Ugh. Do we have the ESP? Yes, we do. No, we have it opening. We do have it opening and closing. What we don't have is the state. We don't have the state of it. Need time to run to close and open, or is there a sensor in the door that stops it? There's a sensor in the door that stops it. Yeah, and that's the same. So when I first did this, and I said, you hook up your garage door to a Sonoff, people were like, oh, it's going to crush your children. No, it still has the same safety mechanisms as it did before. So if it feels resistance, if it feels resistance, it stops. So what we're trying to figure out is two things. One is I have to make a cover in order to use the Car Presence blueprint. I can do the Car Presence entity. So here's my Car Presence entity, right? But it needs the garage door. Yeah. If I do that, that might work. But do I keep one on Tasmota and one? I just don't know about this. Switch to. So I think you used to have, like I set GPI 04 to relay 2, but there wasn't really relay 2. Why not just create an automation manually? Because there's blueprints. Might as well use the blueprints. Node red. No, I'm going to use, oh, okay, wait, better. So it didn't save it last time. Okay. So now let's do this. So here's what's going to happen here. We're going to toggle this, and that should open the garage door. And then this one will go to on once the garage door is open. Oh, this is so painful. This is so painful. So it's opening now. Once it gets there, you can see the little red thing. Now it's open. Boom. Nope, not working. Oh, this should now say on. And it doesn't. Poop. Presence only needs the button. So I have to make a cover. Okay. Let's try. I mean, we know it's opening and closing. I'm not getting the sensor data though. That's sucky. I wonder if I need this. Garage state. Oh man. I'm still torn about what I want to do. It looks like it only shows the toggle being active, not the door being open or closed. Yeah, it should really be able to tell if it's open or closed. I wonder if instead of, maybe, things have changed. Maybe in here, instead of a switch, is there a sensor? Is there a sensor? Or it would just report the state? Because, it can report the state of a switch. And it should be reporting the state of this switch. And it's not. Okay, ESPHome. Fine. There's no way we're going to finish this in the next 15 minutes. To be pretty in home system, but presence only needs the button. Oh, but then my sensor's not working. All right, I'm going to have to mess with this. Gosh. Okay. So I'm going to just take this. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to start a new one. You notice DrZz's garage is going to have to be different than Justin's garage, right? Okay. I don't really need any of this. I'm just going to get rid of all this and go there. And then change it to this. This is all good. That's all good. That's all good. That's all good. Okay. All right. So that will give me the sensor. Let's make it, let's go hers, look at hers again, and we got to grab the switch information. So binary sensor, car presence, that one we don't need because I don't have that switch information. Here we go. Okay, we're going to grab that. We don't need this. Okay, so there's the switch. Now, I actually do think, but this isn't making it a, maybe what we need is not this second part right here. Maybe what we need here instead is, and I'm just putting this in, maybe what we need here is the cover instead, right? So let's save that. And then we did have, I've got this other cover. Can I make it a cover here? No. Make it a cover here? Yes. Okay. Let's try making a cover. And sorry guys, I'm focused, man. Focused. Okay, so open action. Switch. Is there a switch toggle? And then the switch that we want it to toggle is actually going to be so let's ID. We need to put an ID in here. I don't know if this is going to work. Okay. Okay. Close action is going to be the same thing as this. Anybody following this? Sorry. And then this. Okay. Name. I'm going to have so many things named DrZz's Garage. Okay, what do you think? Live stream, I didn't get notifications. Dang it, Tech Turtle. Correct GPIO numbers. I think those are the ones from your wife's. Yeah, I think, but they are 4 tracks, but I think I used the same ones. But let's double check. I think the relay is connected to 12 by default. ESPHome's all new to you? Oh, great. So this one's right. Okay, save this. So let's see if this will validate. Okay, it's valid. That just means I didn't make any syntax issues. That doesn't mean it's going to work. Let's do this. Let's say the Sonoff SV pinout should tell us what pin it is connected to. Oh, this is an old one. And this is on Banggood. That's funny. This guy. Ground power input remote. Isolation mode. No, I still haven't got the fog machine. I had that old one. I don't remember what I did with it. So I wanted to know, I thought this one was connected to ground, IO. Schematic. Hey, Zach just went out in the garage and stole some food. Just kidding. Oh boy, this is going to be hard to see. So let's see if GPIO 12 here is going to the relay. No, unfortunately, it's not showing 4.5. Is this the relay? There's got to be an easier way than this. I'm pretty sure it's 12, but let's see. If you do this, know what you are doing. Relay is 12. Yeah, okay. External 4, 5, and 14. Okay. So yeah, my question, the question I was really asking was if the relay was connected to pin 12, which would be this, right? So we're saying, okay, you got one. This is what we're saying. We're saying you got a switch here, and oh, Sir Goodenough is paging me. Sir Goodenough, you paged me. How can I help you, sir? That's so awesome. It worked. That's like a super success. We've been trying to get that right for a year. Okay. So that's that. I think this will do it. I mean, let's try it, right? Close. So now what we need to do here is we need to wait, where's my, I want to make it into a buyer. Plug in this computer, plug in the computer on the ESPHome dashboard. Manual download. Install it yourself using ESPHome Flash or other tools. Okay, well, this is what we want. So we're going to compile it now so that it's a binary. And then we will go to that Tasmota. We'll upload the minimal just so we make sure we have enough room. And then we'll upload this. And then it will no longer be Tasmota. It will only be ESPHome, right? Where's my pager? That's true. That's true. Well, now that we know how to get the pager working, we can... What is that about? SPIFs has been deprecated. Consider moving to little ls file system. What is that about? Huh. Don't know what that's about. Yeah, there was a time when we were ESPHome. There we go. Okay, great. Close. Okay. Now. Oh, no, it does? Still says bath when open? Oh, it does. Okay. So these IDs are for referencing in other sections of the sketch, I believe. Compiling, that's why I don't do it. So I don't think I'm using this ID anywhere anyways, but thank you for that. And it's good to have it changed. It's good to have it correct. It's just an internal use thing for this. Like I had to give this switch an ID so that it would be able to be referenced down here, I believe. Now the wife is on there stealing stuff out of there. My goodness. All right. But now that I've changed that, I probably need to recompile it again. So we'll change that again. And then we're going to get ready. Should we try and upload it direct? Or should we try to put on minimal on there first? What do you guys think? I guess we should look at how big this is. Let's look at how big this is. 412 kilobytes. And what do I have on there? 1 megabyte? How much memory has this one taken? Program size, 607. Free program space, 396. So it's not big enough. So I do have to put a minimal on there. Okay, firmware upgrade. Let's do this. Choose a file. Let's just find, I don't even care if it's a downgrade at this point because all we're doing is shrinking the size of it, right? So all that work we did to upgrade this thing, now we're undoing it. Good heavens. Okay. What did you miss? Mobile dude? Me floundering, as usual. No. So we're working on MQTT Car Presence, and we're kind of bringing my... failed. Failed, huh? Okay. We're bringing my MQTT Car Presence up to speed here. Just going to go to the current release and grab the minimal. This is weird. Why is this it? All that. There we go. Okay. Tasmota minimal. Okay. Now, firmware upgrade. Oh, so good enough. Same version, not light, not minimal. Okay. Light, not minimal. Okay. Light. Thank you, sir. Love that pager, man. Oh, minimal, you can't change the flash. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, they're good enough. You are just amazing. You like unicorns or planes, so unicorns or planes. DrZzs, tell me about Home Assistant. How's it going, Alan? Home Assistant is awesome, my man. Everybody should be using Home Assistant. Okay, Light 95. Upgrade. Here we go. Prelude music. Bum, ba bum. I don't know what that was. Little late to the taco party. Yeah. I would love tacos. Who's getting tacos? Failed again. Why did it fail again? That's weird. You'd have to do serial if you did minimal there. Oh. Maybe I should try light. 91 light? What's happening here? Oh, yeah. There's that too, 4 tracks. It's time, isn't it? Dang it. We didn't get finished. It's failing. Clues. Why can I not upload minimal? Or light? Why can I not upload light? What is happening? Bin, maybe I need this one? Paul sent you here? Paul Hibbert? Which Paul? Do a restart. That helped you one time, guys? Okay. I'm gonna try this bin dot JZ thing. GZ. Okay, let's try restart. Fried my Blitz Wolf last week. Tasmota flashing can be a pain in the butt. Paul Hibbert. Oh, well, Alan. So you wanted to use Home Assistant, and Paul said, go talk to Aiden because he knows. Go talk to Z's because he's the guy that knows. What do you like to do, Alan? What are you looking to do? Hey, Yusuf. We're trying to do... a set option to go back. You may need that. Oh, okay. Let's try again. We are working on the MQTT Car Presence. It was a project that I did on my house many years ago. Oh, light is still above 400K. You know, I didn't even look at it. Use the URL instead of uploading. If I use the URL, it's going to just get me to the latest one, though, right? There we go. We got it that time. So that bin.gz, so it's got it's zipped, so it's smaller, right? So that's what it is. So MQTT Car Presence for everybody that's joining right before we stop for the day. Oh, that's what I closed, was MQTT Car Presence. Basically, it's you get a little D1 Mini, you put it in your car, you set it up so that when you turn on your car in the garage, it will open the garage door. When you leave, you drive away, it will close the garage door. And it does it based on connecting to the MQTT server. So pretty cool. It was the restart. The restart did it, guys. The restart did it. Okay, so now should go to the firmware upgrade here. And now what we want to choose is the garage bin, right? Now we're going to switch to ESPHome. We're going to do DrZzs garage bin, which I can't believe is 400K. There's like nothing to it, but that's what we're going to do. Start upgrade. Let's see if it works. I'm surprised it doesn't say light or something, but this is the moment of truth. If this fails, this is the end for today, because we got to get on the go. Hey, there we go. Okay, sweet. Bum, ba, da, 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 da. So we did it. So let everybody tell Alan why he should use Home Assistant. Got 4th gen Alexa dot and a few Wi-Fi bulbs. Well, Alan, if that's all you have, if that's all you're planning to have, then you may be okay. Like how into this tech stuff are you? Because if you want to do Home Assistant, you gotta like to tinker a little bit. If you're not already familiar with some of the, well, it's a lot better than it used to be. So it's a lot more sort of user friendly for regular folks. But if you just want Alexa to turn your lights on and off, then maybe you're very into it. Okay, then you definitely need Home Assistant. Then definitely get Home Assistant, because Home Assistant is awesome. Now let's go back here. Let's go back here. We could even save. No, let's go back. We're going to cancel this. We're going to leave this. So Home Assistant is awesome. You can set up all these kinds of dashboards. Mine's got lots of stuff. Like I can open the shades. I can make an announcement over Alexa. These are turning on some LEDs and setting some presets. And this like RGB LED stuff. I can tell who's home and who's gone. It's got temperature stuff. This is my own solar thing. It's got this other energy thing here that it does. I mean, it's endless. And what we're doing is this thing we're doing right now with MQTT Car Presence. The automation part of it is in Home Assistant. So you put a little doohickey in your car, and then you put another little doohickey. You put a Sonoff or whatever board you like with a relay to open and close your garage door. You put that in your garage, and then when you put the automation in Home Assistant, that's how the magic happens. Home Assistant then says, "Oh, look, Justin's car just got into the Wi-Fi range, and his car presence module connected to the network and the MQTT broker, and so now we're going to open the garage door. And Justin turned his car off in the garage. Now that MQTT device, the little doohickey in the car is powered off. It's dropped off of the MQTT server. So now we're going to close the garage door. And then it works opposite. When you go out to the car in the morning, you turn it on. You're an IT assistant. Studied the days before broadband. Oh boy. So you're in it. You're going to have a good time. You are going to have a good time. So if you haven't played with it yet, get yourself a Raspberry Pi. Right off the bat, get yourself a Raspberry Pi, load up Home Assistant, and go to town. And just start tinkering with it. Set it up on your desk and just start playing with it. Depending on what kind of light bulbs you have, it may detect them right off the bat. If they're connected to your network and all that stuff, and you can just start seeing what you can do with them in there. There's a ton. I haven't done a lot of who's doing a lot of really good Home Assistant videos lately, guys? Who's the latest and greatest in the Home Assistant video category? Because it's not me anymore. All right. So now what we noticed, look at this, we got this. So let's see how it works. The garage door state. So this is it. Right now it says it's off, which means it's closed. Let's see. We're going to look at the cameras, and it is closed. And if we click open, it will open. And then this sensor here in a minute should change to on. Once this thing gets all the way open here, it'll change to on. Boop. There. On. Yes! Freaking victory! Yes! Now, we're going to go here. We're going to go to the template. Oops. Configuration. We're going to go to blueprints. We're going to start now this MQTT Car Presence blueprint. This is going to work, guys. This is going to work. Create the automation. MQTT Car Presence, DrZzs, right? Got to get the capitalization correct. Blueprint to use, this one. Entity, garage door. Son of a gun. Why is it not showing my garage door as an entity? I just expected it would do that. So let's go find, see if it maybe just needs to restart or something. Yeah, it's not showing it as a cover. Why would that be? Why would ESPHome? We know it's working here. Okay, so there's the logs. We can go look at it here, and it doesn't it show it as a cover? This has got the tap actions. Why not show it as a cover? Restart? Restart all of Home Assistant, you think? Somebody asked about presence. How do I reliably do presence? I reliably do presence detection by using Life 360. Life 360. And now I've heard a lot of good things about the latest versions of the app and how they use the iPhone location services and stuff like that and get you a better location detection. But Life 360, it's free. And it works. So, no, I shouldn't have to, Warlion Vape, because this, by doing it in ESPHome, it will automatically add the device to Home Assistant. So I just needed to restart it maybe so that it would go back and see what ESPHome devices there are. Add the ESP and the ESPHome integrations. It's in the integration. Oh. Well, that's weird. Let's see now. Let's just see if restarting it did it. Really? Oh, it's going to say detected new devices. That's it. Yeah. Oh, re-authentication required. Great. So here it is. Configure. That's what it was. I needed to go here and do it. Sorry, in the integrations. You're so right. You're so right. You guys are always right. That's the first time in a long time I've had to reconfigure that one. Okay, now it'll be there. Now we can go to Developer Tools and we lift cover, and there it is. And it says it's open because it is open. And so we can go here and we can close it, and it's going to close. You can see it closing. It's going to get dark in there. There you go. Sweet. Okay, now we are going to finish up on a positive note here. We are going to get this blueprint done, and then that'll be the end for today. Okay, this was a good, I hope this was good. Oh, there's one more thing I want to talk about right at the very end, just for a second, only because I told the Shelly guys I would, and I like the Shelly guys a lot. That's not annoying or anything. What is? What's annoying? Oh, annoying to have to go in and add that. All right, let's do this again for the fifth time. Okay, there it is. Z's garage door. And then you pick the car. Okay, That's it. So this is what's awesome about the way blueprints work, right? I don't have to write the whole automation. I just have to know what entities I want it to use in these particular places, and the automation then is already established. So now, watch this. So assuming this thing is all set, now does it automatically, when you make a new automation like that, it should automatically like redo it, right? Reload the automations. So here's what's going to happen. Right now, the car presence thing is plugged in. I'm going to unplug it, and we should see the garage door open. Okay, unplugging. This would be the equivalent of, I don't remember which. Maybe me driving away. Give it a minute. The blueprint is a template for automation that someone, me, wrote for you. Thank you very much for writing the automation, the blueprint. I wonder if the automation didn't reload. There's the car presence. We can see when it was last triggered. Never. So now let's try plugging this thing in and see if that works. So now when this thing connects to the network, it should trigger. Does not appear to have triggered. Dang it. Still says never triggered. But it should just toggle it either way. So what's the trigger for the automation? Open the garage door and connects to Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's still the template or the. We're gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to sign off, my boys. Mrs. Z's is cooking something yummy. I can smell it. Dang it. Didn't work. Fail. If he had read here, he would have known. What, Yona? Tell me what. But it should open or close. Linked my mobile up to PC, both linked to the tablet, which is controlled by ham radio. Wow. Check the status of the car presence. Unavailable. Oh. So it says off. It goes between off and unavailable. But it doesn't turn off. It becomes unavailable. It goes from off to unavailable. Do we need to invert something else? All right. Well, let's call up the kids for sign off. Yeah, see, it just goes from off to unavailable. Maybe we need to change something. I think maybe we need to change something in either in this so that unavailable equals on, or probably in the automation. Probably in this automation, we need to change it so that the instead of on, it goes, because right now it's unplugged. Also, and so when it's plugged in, it needs to read as on, right? Instead of reading as off when it's plugged in. Two states should be on or anything else. Yeah, agreed. So that's the problem, I think, is when I plug it in, it just its state is shown as off. Is that because one time I switched it? Remember that? Remember I switched it in when it was connected here. It's like 18, I think, right? Okay, so let's turn it on. Now the garage door is opening. Okay, so now when I pull it out, it should go off. Invert the switch. I think this is what happened, was because I accidentally flipped this switch. Or maybe we will invert the switch. Let's just see. So now if I unplug it, that state doesn't matter? It did though, didn't it? See, now it's showing on, and then it's going to show unavailable. Bring, bring, bring. Thank you very much, John Lewis. So it's going to show unavailable, and then see, that's a problem. That's a problem. It's got to show. Yeah, the blueprint expects off to on. Yeah, that's the problem. I think what it needs to read as, let's see what happens when it shows on again. The other thing is, it takes a minute, to catch up. There it goes. See it close? You didn't detect that? I wonder why. Maybe it could be that I didn't do something still. I mean, maybe there's something here that I didn't configure correctly. That's always possible. Go eat. Yeah, I do need to go eat. Thank you, Steve. Well, it still doesn't say available here. It's plugged in. Change the blueprint from on to unavailable as a state. Okay. Well, let's talk about it. So good enough. Let's chat on Discord about it, because I love this, and obviously it's one of my favorite things. Now I'm gonna leave it. I have to leave it plugged in now, or my garage door is gonna open again. Okay. All right. Let's call the kids up. I don't know if they're gonna come up or not. Oh, sign off. It probably won't work because I need to do my Alexa thing again. Alexa. I meant to say Alexa. Okay. Well, you just got me. So, next weekend I'm going to be working. No worries. You know what? You did 99% of everything right, sir. Good enough. What is wrong with you, dude? Gosh. Just can't get good help these days, especially when you don't pay them. All right. Next week on Sunday, I am, the Shelly thing. Thank you, Nigel. Yes. Next week, I am, I'll probably be working. So I don't know if we're going to have a stream or not. We can leave the stream as going to happen. And then if it doesn't happen, then, I'll let you know ahead of time. So I was looking at these Pro, and I was looking at this seems awesome to me. So this goes in your breaker box, and it's basically I think it's 16 amp relays. I don't know 100% know, but I was looking at this going, dang, that is awesome. And to me, one of the best parts about it, like somebody talked about earlier, is it's got Ethernet. It's LAN. So you can plug in an Ethernet cable there to the new Pro 4 PM, and you get like power monitoring. You get so there's the off. This one's on, and it tells you how many watts are going through. I love this. It's got the little display on here. It's like, dang, I would love to have this as my, like, in my breaker box, I got a new sub. Thank you very much, new sub. I don't know which one to use. This one? Oh, demonetized. Yeah, sorry. DIN rails in our breaker boxes. Yeah, I know. And the other thing is, this probably just wouldn't pass US whatevers. So it's unfortunate, but it's awesome. See, that would be so cool. It'd be so great to have Ethernet to be able to control these things all through whatever. But anyways, Shelly's awesome. If you have, if you're building something and you can use something like this, I think to me, this is great. I saw this and I was like, wow, I wish I could use that. I don't think I can currently, but it's awesome. And I was very excited when I saw it. And so I talked to Dimitar, who's the Shelly guy, and just said, that thing's really cool. So, but yeah, if we can't use it, that kind of stinks. All right, time for me to sign off because we're not going to get the rest of the kids here. So not sure when we'll see again, but as always, thanks for watching. Till next time, adios. I haven't not got I'm at 102,000 now, and I still haven't got my thing sorted out with YouTube. Okay, have a good Sunday, everybody. We'll see you soon. I'm not sure when, but we'll see you soon. Tuesday night, watch the show. Tuesday night, DIY Network, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Whobbit House. Be there.